Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Never gonna stop now, baby.
Hello, everyone. If you are new around here, welcome to the house that is officially mad. If you're not subscribed, please consider smashing that subscribe button and clicking on that little notification bell so that you can be nosy and know exactly when I upload a new video. There are ways you can support me. I'm going to put all that shebang in the description box below. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, let's start with a comment that I got on my mobility video from Thursday. Stay with me here, folks, okay? I's going to read it to you while I lean a little bit so that you can see it here. I will not name names because even though they did put the comment there publicly, I don't want to embarrass them by putting them in a video, all right? But they know who they are. Mywin, I'm not understanding why you're getting upset about having to repeat mobility issues. You've now become a citizen journalist on the topic of the carnivore diet, and your continued struggles with body, weight, mobility, mental issues should be repeated non-stop. What happens to your joints when you put 300 plus pounds of pressure on a knee, ankle, hip, or foot is devastating to those finite areas. Please keep reminding, supporting, repeating, and teaching people what could happen if they push to exercise too quickly. The pain is telling your body that it can't support the kind of moves that exercise requires. Repeat, rinse, dry, and repeat again. It's extremely important and so very helpful. Love and respect. Additionally, you're the only carnivore channel that explains not only the logistical aspects of being so heavy, but also the day-to-day challenges of just doing what people deem as daily activities. It's become your identity, your thing, the uniqueness of your channel. I hope you'll begin to understand that enough is never enough. More explanation, more teaching, more everything is important. So what does one do with a comment like that, especially when I'm the sort of person that keeps saying perspective is everything? Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to say that that was quite possibly the best comment I could possibly have gotten, and I thank you for it because it has given me a very unique perspective on, well, you know what? We'll always have the mobility video. I'm glad I did it. It's all there. You can see the mobility issues that I have. They're all in that one video. And I'll do another one when it gets better. Until then, assume that those are the problems I have. However, you take the comment that I received and you look at that, and when you consider that a good deal of what I'm trying to convey comes from a place not of fear, but of safety. And I think that that is the thing that I need to drive home. There are those that can move freely, they can do what they want, and that's fine. They can go out there and go to a swimming pool, and that's fine. For me, it's not safe. Walking out onto the grass, would I love to? Yeah, you betcha. But for me, it's not safe. That's what I need to keep making sure that I put out there. The carnivore lifestyle, yes, you lose weight. But then there's the other side of it too. It's a healing lifestyle. And we are always taught that when you go on a diet, you've got to match it up with exercise. You've got to go and do aerobic workouts. You've got to start doing the rowing machine, the elliptical machine. That's great if it's safe for you to do so. And I think that this is very, very important to impart to the larger community. Do those things by all means, absolutely. But please be careful telling people with limited mobility to do the same thing and think of the safety issues. Occupational health and safety, folks. That's what it's about. Am I afraid to move? No. Do I want extra pain? No. But there's different kinds of pain. When you do exercise, there's that sort of achy feeling that you have, that you know that you've done some exercise and you've got that ache in your muscles. Does Dr. Chaffee say that there shouldn't be any of that pain? Absolutely. But for somebody like him, that would be correct. For somebody who hasn't got lymphedema, lipedema, and all these other issues, that would probably be correct. But until those problems have been rectified to the best that they can be, extra pain is going to be a thing. And it would serve nobody any purpose if they're carrying the kind of weight that I'm carrying, or if they've got inflammation that's, even if they're svelte and they've got a lot of inflammation, if their body is saying, don't do that, don't do it, listen. Put your listening ears on, as they say in kindy. Put your listening ears on and listen to your body. It will tell you what you should or shouldn't do. General rule of thumb, if you're not sure, don't do it. That's what I do. I just have to be really careful, and it comes from a place of safety, and that is what I want to impart to you. Advise as much as you like, but make sure that advice comes from a place of safety for the person you're advising. That's all I'm saying. But I will continue to impart that information to the people who are subscribed to my channel. If this video is something that you want to share with people to also impart to other areas that you frequent, like Facebook and stuff, go for it. Knock yourself out. I just think it's important that the exercise side of things, where somebody my size is concerned, you got to box clever. You got to be clever, and you've got to come at it from a place of safety. That's what I'm saying. I have started priming. I will not do the blue frock until I have finished priming. Now, what I have discovered is first of all, I am going to be going to the Steak and Butter Gang meetings. Just so you know, I will not be sharing the secrets of what they, like they've got a calendar spreadsheet and stuff like that. I will not be sharing that information here. I will be sharing my experiences. That's it. They do advise that if you've just come into Carnivore, you should do some priming, because you need to really get your body sorted. And for me, I've been on it for 8 months now, just a point over 8 months. So what I have to do is figure out ways to nourish my body. Am I going to be on the priming protocol for a whole month? No. Do I think I need to be? Probably not, because I've been on it for a long time. Granted, OMAD, but I have to, I've had 2 meals today already. And the first meal I had was breakfast. And by the time I got to lunch, I thought, okay, it was just after I'd done the photographs, came down the hallway and I went, let's just get it over with. Let's just get the lunchtime over with. So what I've made is I put in a whole pile of beef mince into the slow cooker. And I basically slow cooked it within an inch of its life, so that it's all nice and soft, and there's no gristly bits, there's no nothing. It's just nice and soft, right? I measured it out into ladlefuls, into containers. Not huge amounts. So for breakfast, I had one of those, and I made up a little bit of bone broth from Best of the Bone, which, best stuff ever. And I had that for my breakfast. For lunch, I had the same thing, but I got about halfway through that first little container. I'm like, I could eat another one. I'm not going to be as full as I think I should be after I've had this one. So I had another one. Now I'm full. The only thing they do say is coffee for dessert. So I am having coffee, and the thinking has changed. It's like, eat first, coffee later. I have noticed that the coffee is starting to taste differently, if that makes any sense. How long am I going to be 3 meals a day? I'm going to see how I go. I'm playing it by ear, okay? I'd like to say at least 5 days, and then I'll go to 2 MAD. But if I do go to 2 MAD after 5 days and I am white knuckling hungry, I'll go back to 3 mad until that has satiated. I'm just going to play it by ear. Because at the end of the day, what I need are the tools in my tool belt to be able to mix things up and know what to do. Because I've been OMAD for so long, my metabolism has probably gone, it's gone, nope, stuff you, I'm not cooperating. I can feel it. And when you consider it's a healing diet, if the inflammation's not effectively going away, yeah, chances are you're not nourished enough. Just saying. Just saying. So far, so good. Can't complain. Craving bacon like you would not believe. So I know what I'm having for dinner. My youngest son is a champion at cooking crispy bacon. It's the crunch. Yes, okay, it's the bacon, but the crunch. Now, you see, a year ago, if I wanted something crunchy, guess what I would have done? Great big bowl of salad with the lettuce and the carrots and the cucumber and tomatoes. Oh, yeah, deadly nightshade. And, grated cheese. Okay, that points for me on the grated cheese. Mayonnaise, yeah, points for me on the mayonnaise. But other than that, no. But that's what I do. I devour this great big bowl of salad because I needed the crunch. And it's taken me 8 months to actually crave something crunchy, not chewy, crunchy. Okay, so maybe also a year ago, if I wanted something crunchy, I would have headed for the potato chips. I'm just saying. So since that's off the table, crunchy bacon it is. But yeah, there's something about that crunchy bacon when it's like, again, another item cooked within an inch of its life. I'm all for it because everything's better with bacon all together. Now, everything's better with bacon. Right. So how did I do this week with weigh-in? Cue the montage. Yeah, I put a sizable amount on this week, but I've also increased my meals. Not every day, but since last weigh-in, I've had 2 meals a day maybe. Now I know that would set off alarm bells for a lot of people who's like, oh no. And did I have a bit of a meltdown? Yes, I did. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, I'm like, okay, a few 100 grams, yeah, but 1 point what kilos now? That's a lot to put on in a week. Dang! But also, we've had some very hot weather up here in the last few days. I'm talking like 33, 35 degree. Are we Celsius? Sorry, if you want maths, then, Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm just saying. That's not happening here. Or if you're a Big Bang Theory person, then Professor Proton is your man. We've had some hot weather, and my left foot has, swollen like a pufferfish. Oh my God. And tight. And yes, I've been elevating it. I'm sitting here. I had something under my foot so that I could elevate the foot. I even put my wheat bag in the freezer. Could it have been the lymphatic fluid trying to move around because of the heat? Who knows, dear? Could it be the increased meals and the body trying to heal? Again, the lymphatic system trying to go, what? Like, what now? You want me to do this in the heat? Okay, but, there could be a multitude of reasons, None of us are doctors, dear. So, I mean, all we can do is speculate. But I'm kind of expecting that when summer does hit, that wheat bag's going to be in the freezer an awful lot, I'm thinking. Might have to invest in an ice bag. Because, it was tight. And it was like just didn't hurt. It was just uncomfortable. So it's possible I'm retaining fluid. It's possible that, because I've increased the food a little bit, that the body's inflamed. I had a feeling this might happen, that things would get worse before they get better. Next week could be I might put on again next week. Whatever. I'm just putting myself in the big experiment column, because why not? I might leave you in peace until Thursday. Yeah. Please try to be kind to those around you. Yeah. Protect your peace. Come on now, don't take any crap. You know what I mean. Yes, you. You know what I mean. Be kind to yourself, especially if that means a little bit of self-talk, tough love. Never said that was easy, but it's worth doing sometimes. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are enough. Stay safe, everyone. Until Thursday.